Can't wait to get started in the NBA 2K21 demo, get my players started, and of course, all-time Lakers versus all-time Celtics.
Just out of curiosity, Chris, who has more championship rings?
Yeah, I was gonna talk about the Lakers, but then you...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Here we have it. NBA action tonight. The Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Atlanta Hawks at State Farm Arena.
Last outing for the Hawks, unsuccessful, coming away with a loss to the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center. That game was high scoring. Tonight, they'll need to be better defensively.
Of the Atlanta skyline and all the action below it, as seen from the 17th Street Bridge. Hi everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You look at the Bucks. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave. It is indeed, DA. Thank you. Steve, we know it's a long season for the players, but talk about the coaches.
Kevin, you've seen it. Those coaches that are on a hot seat, they have those bags under their eyes, no sleep. Those coaches that have a long contract and they're winning, they're pretty good. And I think the coaches that sleep well is the coaches that have teams that they know that kind of runs themselves.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Great one out there with Elfrid Payton, and it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. And for the Hawks, they've got Collins. Trae Young is out there with Erickson. Then there's Dunn, and it's Harris in at the small forward position. Lets it go from deep. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
This is what happens when you put in the work. Tobias Harris is now a knockdown shooter from range.
Passes to the great one. Now here's Drummond. There's the pass to the great one. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The layup off target. Young in the corner. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The willingness of Young to work off the ball just gives the defense another thing to account for.
Payton looking around. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And when you think about some of the most entertaining Hawks teams, my mind always goes to the human highlight film.
Reason why he was a 9-time All-Star, NBA scoring champion, has some legendary matchups against Larry Bird and Chuck Person, to name a few. One of the most electrifying players in the history of the game.
And here's Erickson. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And even 3-on-3 break. Middleton for 3. Rebound Atlanta. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Yes, out on the road, it's hard to overcome missed opportunities, even when you're playing hard.
Pass to Drummond. Here's the great one. He's guarded by Collins. Chalk up 2 there.
Love what Drummond did on that play. Kept his eyes up, and he was being unselfish.
Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Dunn. And it's sent back by Drummond. Payton outside. Shoots. Second shot opportunity. And Antetokounmpo lays it up and in. And that'll tie this game up.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And the foul called on the great one. That is his first foul of the game. Milwaukee on D. Passes it to Young. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
It just looks like it's going in every time. Maybe because we've already seen Trey do this so many times. One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
For Atlanta, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Erickson with it. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Atlanta shooting their first free throws here tonight. The first one falls. And so Erickson nails both of them. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. And the pass to the great one. Here's Antetokounmpo. The fader. The rebound by Young. And here's Harris from the arc. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
The great one passes Giannis. Here's Drummond. Not going to go that time. Collins with some nice D. Atlanta leading by 6. Here's the great one, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
For 3, Harris. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. The great one passes to Payton. Kicks it to Drummond. And here's Middleton. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Middleton left side. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Erickson. Harris with it. Now guarded by Middleton. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Giannis outside. Pass to the great one. Now Drummond, guarded by Erickson. The great one passes to Giannis. Goes back up and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Drummond dishes to Giannis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The great one passes to Antetokounmpo. A shot by Middleton, wide open. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
Dunn kicks to Harris. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Chris Middleton. Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
For a player this good, still in his 20s, Tobias Harris has been on an astonishing number of teams.
Here's the great one. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Well, coming into the league, John Collins mostly an around the rim scorer. His development as a shooter giving him more versatility.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
They swipe it. The shot's good from the great one. The great one's got 10 points in the game.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
And at Wake Forest, Collins a solid mid-range shooter. But you know what, Smitty? He has stretched his range now beyond the arc.
Kevin, credit his work ethic. A power dunker, but he's not content to live inside. Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And the 6'4", 485-pound Payton certainly has a unique skill set. Also wants to keep improving as a leader.
And every so often, Steve, we'll see 2 teammates fighting over a rebound. You ever have a teammate upset with you for stealing his rebound?
A lot, Kevin. All the bigs I played with, those guys hated when guards came in, they would elbow you, and if you're on their same team, saying get out of here, especially for a lot of those bigs. It was a lot of rebound incentives in their contract, so they wanted to grab every rebound.
Inside, here's Drummond. Giannis kicks to Drummond. Another shot, and it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Hunter with it. Giannis is there. Now, here's Hunter. 11 points for him in that last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Here's Dunn. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Reddish, he's checked in. Bucks leading by 4, setting the floor for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Payton is out there with the great one, and it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. For 3, Middleton, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Atlanta. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And when you look at Milwaukee, they just crushed expectations all season long. Only a few people thought they could sustain this level of excellence, but here they are.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The great one in that last game against the Pistons was superb on the floor. He contributed 51 points, and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. And Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Here's Erickson. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And good that time. Erickson's got 8 points.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Giannis has got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Young dishes to Harris. And stolen by Drummond. Fast break, here we go. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Swiped it away. Milwaukee, another fast break opportunity here. Now Brown. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta.
Hey, yo, right here, baby.
Drummond working against Harris. Down low. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Payton. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
Atlanta calls timeout. The last time these 2 clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
You don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night. You just have to send more guys to the glass.
shot to stop the run, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Smitty, the city of Atlanta, as you know, has really embraced Trae Young.
Kevin, they call him Ice Trae. The franchise handed him the keys, and he's running with it. We call it off the bus range. Trae Young can shoot from the half-court logo with confidence.
Here's the great one. He's covered by Brown and stolen by Harris. Young up top. 23 points for him the last game against New Orleans.
And he showed again why he is such a sensational playmaker. Some of the plays he made were just remarkable.
And that deep range opens up everything for Trae Young.
You have to take away his airspace, Kevin, as soon as he crosses midcourt. And with his tight handle, he punishes the defense when they apply pressure.
The pass to Erickson. From 12 feet out. That shot off, and Milwaukee the other way now.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The emphasis on freedom of movement, less grabbing and holding on the perimeter, Steve, has made some players almost impossible to defend.
Yeah, James Harden, because he likes to be physical, and it's how can you not guard him without being physical in return. Steph Curry, because he gets the opening shoot shots. Lillard, Kyrie, Devin Booker, Giannis, Kevin Durant for sure. It's hard to guard these guys because they're so good on the offensive end.
Harris passes to Young. And here's Erickson, covered by Payton. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Erickson.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Pass to the great one. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Harris.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's good from long range.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Here's the great one. Guarded by Erickson. The great one passes to Giannis. To the paint. The great one. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
And here's Erickson. 11 points in the game. Goes up the baseline. Rebound, Milwaukee. Drummond's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. The shot's good from the great one. And now an 11-point Bucks lead.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. Young with the ball. He's got 9. Harris inside. Giannis is there. They shoot again. Rebound, Milwaukee.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
The shot's good from the great one.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Young against Payton. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Okay, incredible body control, the will to complete the play. Young with the potential and one.
Atlanta making some changes. Brown comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Reddish in for Erickson.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
The great one passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's the great one. Dunn covering. No good from the great one.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Blocked. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. John Collins, he's checked in for Dunn. Milwaukee also making some changes. Korkmaz comes in for Chris Middleton. And Allen subbed in for Elfrid Payton. Passes it to the great one. The Bucks working the ball around. And Drummond kicks to Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks miss again.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
And finished off by Collins.
What I love about John Collins, he plays with great determination, trying to impose his will.
The shot by Antetokounmpo, nobody around, and that time also a missed shot. And the foul called on the great one. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Hawks making a change here. Milton's checked in. Brown against Antetokounmpo. Brown the pass to Reddish. Brown trying to free himself up. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Reddish. Now the pass to the great one. And stolen by Hunter. Here's Milton, defended by Allen. Milton the pass to Collins. And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. Here's Reddish. Lays it up and banks it in. Now just a 2-point Milwaukee lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And he may not have gotten the same attention as some of the other picks back in the 2017 draft break, but John. Seven seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Hunter. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from the great one.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
They've got Harris. Dunn is out there with John Collins. And it's Young, and it's Erickson, and at the 2. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And let's also add, he has touch from there. That's a solid shot for him.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, when Trae Young was in college, he was known for his long-range shooting. But Young says, the people who know me best know that I'd rather get an assist than any other stat. I pride myself on making the right play. Knowing your teammates get joy and excitement from playing with you is all I care about. Kevin?
That's great to see. Thank you, D.A. Here's Giannis.
Great stop by John, reading the situation and right on top of that shot.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
That one is off.
I love this. Andre Drummond has gone on record saying he is one of the last true centers in the league. Hard to argue with that statement, given how Drummond has played.
It's Young on the wing. The dish now to Dunn. Back to Young. From deep. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Rebounding and defense, Drummond provides, Smitty, feels similar to an old school center.
Yeah, it does. Drummond is still very effective, even without having an outside shot, but he's gotten better at that. Most centers now can shoot threes, but Drummond is happy to stick to what he does best.
Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock, and the basket by Erickson.
Getting better at facilitating for others. Tobias Harris with the pass that sets up the score.
And they double up Payton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Collins. Now the league is trying to maximize competition, Steve, and flatten the draft lottery odds has been one way to do it. Will that be enough? Or is there still work to be done in that regard?
You know, I love the way they've done it so far, but I still think they can tweak it even more, and we'll get a better product on the floor where teams get a chance to compete for all 82 games. I like what I'm seeing right now.
The Hawks have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. The free throw drops in for Dunn. That one misses.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low. And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
As usual, beasting inside. John Collins puts defenders in no-win situations.
And so he hits both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Pass to the great one. Fires for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got assist number 8 now on the night.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
And Young kicks to Harris. To the left side wing. Shoots. Offensive rebound.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Middleton looking it over. The great one passes to Giannis. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Passes to the great one. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Erickson with it. Now defended by the great one. Atlanta again missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Antetokounmpo finds Payton. Here's the lob. Antetokounmpo.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Now, here is Young. 12 points for him. Outside Collins. He's looking for Middleton and finds him. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
The Hawks trail by 13. Erickson outside. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Hawks passing it around. The great one. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Steve, the business part of the NBA, very strong. But Commissioner Silver doesn't want to be complacent either.
No, he doesn't. He's always been forward thinking. They're doing a good job of being proactive and doing a good job of just throwing out ideas. And what I love the most, Kevin, working with the Players Association.
I'm with you. Atlanta making a switch here. Satoransky's checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Valentine's checked in for Chris Middleton. Erickson outside. Over Valentine. Erickson misses.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And he has not been on his game here. He's forcing a lot of shots, and the team is suffering because of it. It's time for him to focus on getting his teammates involved.
The Hawks trail by 17. Young passes to Satoransky. Young with the ball. Now Payton defending.
and they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Nice effort by Harris, attacking, being aggressive around the rim.
The pass to the great one. Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Young outside, three-pointer. He can't hit that time. And Milwaukee the other way now. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Count it, good. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points in just the second half.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Satoransky. Here's the break. Pushing it up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Yeah, easy call.
He's off on the first. For the Hawks, Hunter's checked in for Harris. And it's Brown in for Erickson. And the second free throw, good. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. The rebound by the Bucks. Drummond's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Giannis, that's a two-pointer. And that one is off. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. And the foul called on.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
And so it's Milwaukee, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game is... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter, we've got the great one. Chris Middleton is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Holmes in at the one.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Here's what the Atlanta Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll host the Miami Heat. And then on Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers.
And this is a perfect situation for them coming up. They'll be facing a lot of teams that they should beat, and those games will be at home. Can't ask for a better stretch of the schedule.
Young's checked in for Reddish. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. To the inside, here's Young. Some solid defense from the great one.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Here's Young, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Able to see the entire floor. Young gets a lane, and he takes it.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Payton's checked in, and good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Payton. Passes it to the great one. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. The great one's got 38 points.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Drummond working against Collins. He dishes it to Harris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the defender there a little out of position. Harris sees this, takes advantage, draws the foul.
Erickson's checked in for Shake Milton, and Harris drops them both. Milwaukee leading by 17. The great one passes to Middleton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Hawks shooting 39% from the floor, not their best. Erickson outside, back to Young, outside Collins. Here's Harris, and Middleton with the block. And it's the Bucks on the break. No good from the great one.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And the Hawks with possession here. Here's Erickson. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's the great one. To the wing right side. Drummond working against Erickson. And Drummond kicks to Payton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Hawks trail by 19. Young outside. Here's Erickson. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
All about converting your opportunities. He just hit his second 3 of this half, 3rd of the night.
Here's the great one, guarded by Erickson, and it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in, and Drummond is right there.
A man among boys on the offensive glass. Andre Drummond picks up a lot of extra points this way.
Hawks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Erickson left side. Collins trying to break free. Offensive rebound. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And the first one drops.
You know, he was considered to be just a piece of the puzzle when he was drafted. John Collins now a cornerstone for this franchise.
Bucks leading by 16. The great one up and in on the layup. The great one's got 40 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now here's Erickson. D right on him. Harris outside. And the foul called on the great one. That's his 5th foul.
Just a little too aggressive. His 5th foul of the night. Expect them to go right at him to try to pick up number 6.
The Hawks again can't hit.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night. Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
The Hawks trail by 20. Now Erickson fires it up. Good, he hits the jump shot. Erickson's got 5 points in the quarter. Bucks have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the 4th quarter. The shot's good from the great one.
Ooh, heat check after heat check. He rises to the occasion, trying to will his team to victory.
And here is Hunter. He kicks it to Young. And stolen by Payton. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Young with the ball. Erickson outside. It's sent back by Drummond.
Andre Drummond with the wingspan of 7'6". It's going to be hard to get it over him.
There's the pass to the great one. And stolen by Hunter. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Yep, that one goes.
Don't you love the chemistry? Those guys work so well together in the open floor.
Here's Giannis. And the rejection by Collins. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Atlanta making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. The Hawks trail by 20. Knocked away. Out left to the wing. Smitty, for players, social media can build their brands and they can engage their fans, but there are some downsides.
Yes, it is, Kevin. I mean, it's a fantastic tool, like you said, for endorsement and bringing those fans into your home or into your life. But the downside, people can see some things they don't want to see, and also you can regret posting a lot of things.
I think, yeah, sometimes people do regret hitting that send button, so yeah, they got to be careful. You're right.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break, and then points at the other end.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Young against Payton. Inside. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Middleton. Here's the great one. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That free throw good from the great one. Both free throws good from the great one.
Tough. He's just so hard to keep off the foul line when he pushes the action. I love his activity here in the second half.
On its way from Young for 2. Gets a very good look and converts. Milwaukee leading by 18. Pass to the great one. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The first free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And it's Harris with the ball for Atlanta. Here's Erickson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Erickson's got 10 points in just the second half.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Free throw good from Erickson. And so Erickson nails both of them. Now here's Payton. Lobbed up there for Drummond. And again, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Here's Erickson. Young outside. Payton on the double team. And Young kicks to Dunn. From outside, off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Stolen by Erickson. It's Young on the wing. Here's Dunn. And the 3 off target.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
Pass to Drummond. Here's the great one. Bucks passing it around. It's tipped. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Drummond. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Atlanta again missing. Milwaukee leading by 17. Payton in the corner. Down low. Here's the great one. An easy 2 points on the layup. The great one's got 47 points.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Passes it to Erickson. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, the Great One.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Giannis right side. The pass to the Great One. Done with some nice D.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Erickson misses.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. The Hawks trail by 19. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Shot from free throw range. It's good on the putback.
Keeping that play alive. Anytime a shot goes up, Collins is going to compete for it.
Pass to the Great One. Giannis with it. Guarded by Erickson. To the middle. Here's the Great One. Antetokounmpo dishes to Drummond. Middleton the pass to the Great One. And here is Drummond. Guarded by Erickson. Second chance shot. And that one's good. Drummond. Drummond's got 6 here in this quarter.
Leveraging one of their best assets, Drummond's dominance inside.
Dunn looking over the floor, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Bucks leading by 19 points. Takes the 3, and yep, another basket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Atlanta's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Nailed from three-point land.
You knew this was coming. Trae Young hitting back with the 3 ball. Give me back that momentum.
Peyton the bounce pass. Pass to the Great One. Now, Antetokounmpo to the inside. Grabs the rebound again.
Collecting yet another board.
He's been everywhere. Just sensational. Pass to Drummond. Floats it up for Giannis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bucks.
They had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And I think coming into this game, these guys felt they had the confidence to win. And looking at the season they've had already, 58 wins in the books. Tonight will be win number 59.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the Great One.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Even though he's an elite scoring talent, Young finds ways to involve his teammates.
Now the pass to the Great One. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. Building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David All.